Imagine this. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon and you're lounging on your sofa with a cup of coffee in hand. Suddenly, you hear a strange noise, like a low hum mixed with the sound of wind chimes. You look around, puzzled, and there it is, a door you've never seen before, glowing softly in the corner of your living room. Your heart skips a beat as you wonder, could this be a gateway to another time? Welcome to today's exploration of the fascinating concept of time travel. Now, time travel is one of those ideas that captures our imaginations and takes us to a world of endless possibilities. It's a subject that has been depicted in countless movies, books, and stories, each with its own twist on how we might break free from the linear flow of time. But how much of this is based on science and how much is pure fantasy? Let's start with the basics. We all experience time as a straight line, past, present, future. But according to some scientists, time might be more like a river, winding and twisting, flowing at different speeds, and maybe even looping back on itself. One of the key minds behind this idea was Albert Einstein, who introduced us to the concept of relativity. He showed us that time and space are not separate entities, but are intertwined in what we now call space-time. Einstein's theory of relativity brought about the idea that time can be stretched or compressed depending on how fast you're moving. Picture yourself as a passenger in a speeding train. As the train accelerates, time for you, inside the train, ticks just a bit slower than for those standing still on the platform. This difference is minuscule at everyday speeds, but becomes increasingly significant as you approach the speed of light. Now, here's where it gets truly mind-bending. There's a theoretical possibility that if you could travel faster than light, you might be able to travel backward in time. This idea is often illustrated using something called a wormhole, a kind of tunnel through space-time that can connect two different points in time. Imagine it like a secret passageway in a haunted house, but instead of moving from one room to another, you're traveling from 2023 to, say, the year 1923. But before you start packing your bags for a vacation to the roaring 20s, let's talk about the challenges. The idea of wormholes, while fascinating, remains highly theoretical. Creating or finding a stable one, if they exist, poses huge scientific and technical challenges, including the need for exotic matter to keep it open. When we delve into the science of time travel, we're also confronted with some mind-boggling paradoxes. One of the most famous is the grandfather paradox. It goes like this. If you travel back in time and inadvertently prevent your grandfather from meeting your grandmother, you might never be born. But if you're never born, how could you go back in time to prevent the meeting in the first place? It's a loop that seems impossible to resolve. Some scientists suggest that the universe might have built-in safeguards to prevent such paradoxes. Others propose the idea of parallel universes or alternate timelines. In this view, each decision creates a new timeline, so changing the past would simply create a new branch where your actions happen differently, leaving your original timeline untouched. As we explore these concepts, it's easy to get lost in the abstract nature of them. So let's bring it back to a more tangible level. I remember one autumn afternoon when I was sitting on my porch, watching the leaves fall, each one marking the passage of time in its own gentle way. I was struck by how each moment feels both fleeting and eternal, much like time travel itself. We might not have the technology to hop to any point in history just yet, but every moment carries a story, a piece of our past woven into the fabric of now. This brings us to a deeper thought. Why are we so fascinated with time travel? It might be because it touches on our desire to understand life's mysteries, our identity, and our purpose. Each of us, in our own way, is a time traveler, moving through life one moment at a time. We carry our past experiences with us, shaping who we are and guiding the choices we make. While science may someday unlock the secrets of time travel, we don't need a time machine to connect with our past or dream about the future. We do this every day through memories, stories, and dreams. So while we wait for science to catch up with our imaginations, maybe the true magic of time travel lies in how we choose to spend the moments we have. As you sip that cup of coffee and glance at the mysterious door, remember that even if it never opens to a new era, it represents something even more profound: the endless possibilities of our own journey through time. We may not be able to leap from year to year or rewrite history, but we can make every moment count, shaping our stories with each step forward. So there you have it, a glimpse into the science behind time travel, a blend of theory and wonder, grounded in the laws of physics but soaring on the wings of imagination. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe one day we'll all find out firsthand. Until then, let's enjoy the adventure of chasing time, 1 second at a time.